eres delicate status.
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. It's your boy Mighty Mars. Let's get it. Alright, we're gonna pop on some water and lemon. Some water and lemon. Banks, my man. Good morning to you, brother. Hope all is well. How's your week going, Banks? What's going on, bro? It's been a rough week, huh? For the country? Rough week for the country, man. The hell going on with it? The hell going on with it? It's about time we starving. What you getting, Banks? You eating? What you gonna eat, bro? Come through, man. Come through. Listen, if we was all in Florida, bro, within like 20 minutes, it'd be like an every Sunday thing, bro. For real. For real. You know what I'm saying? How's your week been, though, bro? Damn it, I forgot the butter again. Forgot the butter again. All right, we ready. You ready? Some pork chops? Okay, hell yeah. It's been a hot minute since I've had pork chops. Let me get some butter. Oh, and by the way, coming back. I'm coming back into the gun gang. I just hooked a deal with some of my favorite people, man. Woo! A customer came in, and this customer likes to hook me up with stuff, right? Like, he's an ex-cop. He likes to hook it up. It's an amazing question, Derek. I'll get to that in one second. Damn, you actually made me lose track of what I was even saying before, bro. Let me tell you this, bro. I want to tell you this. I have customers, right? I have a job where it's my business. I repair devices, broken devices. And about 2 months ago, a guy that is SWAT for my city's police department, we got into the conversation because, you know, the guns and situation, the country. And he was like, bro, my wife asked me, you know, if we go to war, we're not really ready. We're not stocked up. We don't have ammo. We don't have food. He looked at her and he said, baby, you know how many old neighbors we have? SWAT. The SWAT that's meant to protect and serve you, that you pay their salary for. They're plotting already the day that they're going to go against the weakest, dumbest being, right? And that's the human. That's the human. The human can be tricked. The human can be persuaded. You know, I mean, it's unless you're properly trained. I mean, most people, honestly, most people don't even know the reality of war, right? Because what does this country show? This country shows the missiles going on in the sky, right? They show above, they show the border, the coast, the ships that we had planted over there. Why we sent out like every naval fleet that we have to go protect them and leave us vulnerable. At the end of the day, listen, I'm America for America. We had on 9/11 when the attack happened, there were Israelis dancing on rooftops. Like, why? You know, like the buildings imploded from below. Everybody was evacuated from that building. Nobody was allowed in. There was one special crew that was allowed in to go do whatever they had to do. Everything is just, I don't think it's ICE. I think it's a 3-letter acronym, but I don't think it's ICE. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Let me make sure I didn't just get some paper here. Nope. So I don't know, man. But listen, I have some neighbors that I know. Like one of my neighbors is he's actually an ex-SWAT captain, right? And I know, like, if we had to hold it down, we have a good team to hold it down. I started a vicious habit in that man that has not stopped. He hasn't been able to stop it. He has a bunch of guns. He has more guns than me, and probably, you know, he has some nicer guns. So we out here, you know, we out here. And I got 3 kids. I got my wife, man. Listen, I'm either leaving this country or I'm making it better, you know, and I'm willing to be a reason, part of the reason why it becomes better. I'm willing to fight or die for that, you know, 100%. But at that point, I'd rather leave because the country hasn't really done what I wished or hoped or wanted for the people. It's a disappointment to the people, you know. But who knows, man? Against the tyrannical government, against each other, who knows what it's going to be? The most important thing to be, though, is prepared. Okay? Because if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't. But if it does, you're going to wish you had something. And let me tell you, if it does, UPS ain't going to deliver shit to you. Nice, Banks. That's right, Banks. That's right. And you never know, man. Like when we have our gun companies posting things on Instagram that's insinuating a civil war, that's creating a movement. When we have Erica, right? Erica Kirk, like what just happened sparks something. This country, I think, is going to tighten down very much soon. Things are going to be harder to get. Maybe not even because of our administration, right? But if it's not, get it while you can, because when it does tighten down, let me tell you, man, you're going to wish you did. You're going to wish you did. Bulletproof vests, helmets, whatever you need, man, whatever you need. A pistol, a shotgun, a rifle, a sniper. Bank says, I feel you. I'm working on building a business, but the way this country is going, I may not be able to build our office here. I'll have to abandon ship and build it overseas. See? And that's not what you want your people, your American people, to feel. You want to bring business and growth and build economy. You create an easier opportunity for the people, and that's how you will thrive. Because you'll have so much happening, so many people thriving. It's not just going to be a small percentage like it is now, and it's going to continue to become. Because let me tell you, bro, when these coins, XRP and all this shit blows up, there's people that don't care to invest $1 million in this shit. And when this shit multiplies times 10, 100, whatever, that's going to be those people that didn't care about 100 mil or 1 mil becoming 100 mil or $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's crazy, bro, because it doesn't give everybody a fair opportunity. But that's how it goes. It is what it is. And I believe you, Banks. I believe you, man, because I'm feeling the same way. I'm feeling like I have to move my shop into my garage because it's hard for me to pay my rent, pay for my parts, pay for how we live, like I haven't been able to buy a gun this whole year. It's crazy, bro. It's absolutely crazy. You want some pancakes? I got you. We about to flip. Ooh, these are ready. Oh, that one might have been a little too ready. It's all good. Look at that. Perfect pancakes. Golden, crispy pancakes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. They just soft. They ain't crispy. What am I saying? They soft as a mug. Look at that. Ooh. Perfection. And we didn't have any bacon, no maple bacon. We only had that cinnamon toast crunch bacon. And let me tell you, that is not it. Black Label, take the cinnamon toast crunch bacon off of the list because that is not it. Maple bacon all day, people. Derek says, I feel like I need to leave because far-right Christians are going to ramp up the domestic terrorism. And we have to be careful for that. We have to read between the lines. We have to really open our eyes as people, man. Listen, NASA in Hebrew means to deceive. Okay? NASA in Hebrew means to deceive. Like everything, I think that, not everything, but a lot of what we have been told about history, about life, about religion, about the country. I don't believe none of that shit, man. I don't believe none of that. I believe what I see, bro. I believe what I see. Okay, and what I see is a rocket going straight up and hitting the fucking wall, or like deflecting and going somewhere else, or your rainbows being like super tall in one area and then like narrow in another when you're at certain parts of the world. Like you can literally paint the painting right in front of the people. You could tell the people right in front of the people, but it's like they will never see behind, you know? They will never see past. I don't know. You got the coffee? Okay. You know what? Damn, I was actually supposed to get another coffee. I don't think I got that coffee.
Sorry, I know this is rude.
Babe. That shit in my back? I'm about to get hot. Cause YouTube be like tweaking sometimes. I got a phone call. Am I back? Tell me I'm back. Hell yeah. Rest in peace, Charlie. 100%. 100%. Some prayers up. Some prayers up for Charlie, man. A man that did not deserve his outcome. His judgment day. He would have been an amazing leader. I mean, he was an amazing leader. He spoke and believed in what's right. Naturally, not the delusional shit that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not right. It's not right. It's not right. We got to learn to love ourselves, man. We got to learn to love ourselves. We know that we all have a purpose. The way that we're put into this world is the way that there is a purpose and a plan for us. It's not meant to be changed, man. It's not meant to be changed. But I respect it. You know, I respect it because an adult should be able to do whatever they want to do, right? At the end of the day, like, it's their life. Whatever makes them happy to live it, do it. But it's not morally right. And that's like the fact. And you know this. Like, you know this. You know you're different when you do this. And it's not a part of normal society that you will stand out. Like, you know this. Just like you know left and right from wrong. But at the end of the day, we just need to share. We need to share more love, you know? Accept whatever it is. Don't try to influence the people, and accept it. And just try to live happy, man. Live in harmony. But it's so hard. It's so hard. It's so hard. Like, I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were like, you need to let them be whatever they want to be. And I'm like, so if somebody wants to be a dolphin, you think we should let them, like, go be a dolphin? And they're like, yeah, it should be a dolphin. It should let them be a dolphin. And I'm like, what are you talking about? To let a human being decide that they want to, like, oh, I'm a cat now. I'm a fucking, you know, like, what is this shit, bro? Man, woman. If you're born with both, you're born with both. But that's natural then. And you're like that 1%. But what is this shit, bro? A dolphin? A cow? I don't even know if it's true, but like in Jersey, when kids are born, they give a parent the form like what are they, gay, tranny, like out the box, bro. Is that for real? Right, exactly, and that's why dolphin lives matter. You know, but that's why this man had the backing that he had, and in like 1 week he raised like what, 12 million. And let me tell you, his wife is gonna do something. His wife is gonna stand out. His wife is gonna stand out. Like her speech made my wife cry. It made me like tear up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I stand behind that woman. And I know my wife will stand behind her too. And I know probably half of America is standing behind that woman right now. So this is a sensitive, delicate time in the country. I would say no doubt over many other, like even over Trump. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a young man who left his family. And I don't think it was that kid, man. Why would that kid do it? He had no reason to do it. He was a Republican. He grew up around guns. His father was a sheriff. Was a pastor now or something? Like, what's happening? What's happening in the world, man? But are we gonna believe that? Because how does somebody get on a roof with a rifle and be able to crawl down that roof after a shot like that and get away? No, man. No. In today's day and age, we don't have drones at every event like this. The government can't implement like drones. Like, we got mosquito drones that are blowing up. We can't put a drone out to watch people for rooftop stuff. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm just a normal human being, and you know, like, come on, man. What is this? All right, let's lay it down. It's not rocket science. You know what I'm saying? It's like that kid who's making diesel fuel out of oil or plastic. He's making diesel. You seen that kid? He's making diesel fuel out of plastic, man. That's awesome. Recycle that shit. They were going after him too. They wanted him too, man. You do something that can change the world, that can better the world, they gonna kill you. How fucked up is that? Mexico? Hell yeah, we know Mexico. Everybody know Mexico, man. Sorry y'all lost the Gulf, but I mean, we know Mexico, bro. How you doing out there? Welcome to the stream. Humberto. Tenga un buen día. Man, it feels good to be back, man. It feels good to be back home. With all the protection I need, because in Brazil I felt so naked. Let's see. We got the FNs out today. There we go. We got the 509 Compact Tacticals CC Edge XL. The 510 for the Bears. You already know. Oh, thank you, baby. Can you get me a scissor in there? And we got it. Special delivery. We got the maple. Thank you. We got the maple. Oh, this is it right here, y'all. Y'all ready for the sizzle? We about to start the sizzling. Humberto, you ready for the sizzle, bro? You ready? Man, if y'all like guns, pancakes, bacon, eggs, double tap that screen for your boy. We out here making breakfasts in the morning. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I appreciate every one of you. Hope y'all have an amazing Sunday. What? If y'all have any feelings to share about the events of the week, please, man. Let's talk. Let's talk as a community. Let's share opinions without judgment. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has the right to believe what they want to believe, man. You know? But at the end of the day, we have to also learn to try to not be a part of the system, right? Not be a part of the way that they necessarily built us and made us in ways to live. Like, I don't know if that's true either, but I heard, like, generations ago, right, there was no, people didn't have belly buttons. Like your great grandmother didn't have belly buttons because no natural birth, you know? But we'd have to know somebody that's like 200-300 years old to ask them. I don't think that's something people really talk about. You know what I'm saying? In Mexico, really enjoy eat home food. I know you guys do, man. Some tacos, some quesadillas, guacamole. Hell yeah, chips and dip. I already know, bro.
You put salt in the eggs?
Yeah. I already know, bro. We've been doing some Mexican style food lately out here.
These dishes just aren't getting clean.
Problem is,
You ain't lying, King.
it's likelier detergent.
You ain't lying, King. I'm with you, bro.
These pods dissolve completely.
I'm with you. You know, and the tough part is, it's like, the reality is, it's like, I know a lot of people are like willing to stand out together, but it's that one person to stand and create that movement, I think, in different places and at the same time to allow that opportunity to form those groups and those resistances. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it's on, it's on. When it's on, it's on, bro. But I definitely agree with you. I definitely believe that the government took out Charlie. I don't think it was his kid. I don't think, you know, if it was his kid, there's something else behind it. His family was threatened, something. What in the world? I can't skip right now. But something. Because that wasn't something I think he would do. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. Bring out the kids.
Cheers, everybody. We got the coffee. Well, that was hot. It's a cappuccino. Original cappuccino. Who else agrees with King? The government took out Charlie. Who believes that it wasn't that kid? First, I thought it was an old man. Man, I feel bad for that old man. Imagine what he went through as the accused shooter. The suspect. Holy shit. And then this kid admits to his dad. Like, he was able to leave, flee the scene, get home, like, get down from a building without anybody seeing him. In a bush. I don't know. And then they want to say that it ricocheted off the vest and then hit the neck. What do y'all think, man? Let's talk. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Who's gotten into the details? All right. These pancakes, y'all, I ain't even gonna cap. These pancakes are perfection. So I'm gonna go put these in the microwave so they stay warm. And then we're gonna tear up that bacon and get to the sizzling. Let's get up to the sizzling. Yo, King, I got a question for you, King. Are you still in here? I got a question for you. Let me know if you're in here, bro. Because, listen, I just saw something that was like somewhat religious, talking about Erica. And it was this dude saying like there would be a woman with beautiful eyes and yada yada yada, and she'll be anointed by God type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she's the chosen one. Is this what you mean about war has begun? If you're still here, man, let me know, because I would like to know if that connects dots. If that's what you're talking about right there. But there is some shit going on, man. There's some shit going on. Things are happening behind the scenes. So everybody has to be ready. Everybody. Thanks. I might actually, man, I wish I could, bro, but I need to go buy some 50 ammo. Yo, I'm starting to hear a little sound coming out of this thing, bro. I hope it ain't the end. Hope the end ain't coming soon for this thing. Alright, here we go. Oh, come on, you're not frozen. Oh, man. Yo, I feel like they didn't look through the packs when they ordered this, when they bought this. I feel like they just grabbed the first pack that was on top and didn't look through it, baby. I'm right, right? I'm right. This is a grab and go. Just like fruits, baby, you gotta inspect the bacon. Come on. All right, there we go. What are the plans for the day, chat? What y'all doing today? I'm gonna have to mow the lawn again. I'm mowing the lawn again. It's been raining like crazy out here in Florida. Xavier, what are you trying to do with your AR, bro? What are you trying to build it for? Home defense? Overall, kind of ready? Is it your first one? Talk to me. I'll do what I can, bro. I'll help you however I can. Bro, is this sliced? I don't think that's sliced. That's a thick ass bacon. Alright, we sizzling, y'all. We sizzling. America, baby. America. Now, who's ready to stand when shit hits the fan? When shit hits the fan, if shit hits the fan, who's ready to stand? Just like, raise your hand. Just be like, raise your hand. Who's ready to stand together when shit hits the fan? That is a really important question. And even then, a lot of people that say they will, it's kind of like in war, right? I have my old Air Force auxiliary sergeant. He went to the Marines, and he was like, you'd be surprised how many big, tough, grown men will run and piss themselves in a corner when bullets start flying. And they signed up and went to war, you know, if they thought they was ready. But when shit hits the fan, when your life flashes before your eyes, everything changes, man. incomplete M16 clone project has been just collecting dust for about 3 years now, maybe. For what, Banks? What do you still need, bro? Should you put optic on mount if you have top mount laser? Like, you talking about the laser on it? Of course, I would still want to put an optic out. I mean, yeah. What happens if I mean, you could put irons as a backup, but what happens if your laser goes out? I have my optics. I rely on optics. On my SIG, I actually have the 45-degree red green dot right there with 1 to 6 SIG sour, the Tango. And then on my home defense, I actually a little SIG red dot. Custom build. That's a FBI HRT clone. That's a hostage rescue team clone. But I would definitely say go optic, man. 100%. Definitely do an optic. You can get a riser if it gets in between. You can get a riser to make your optic stand higher so you can run your laser and your optic. Or maybe you can run your laser on the side, you know, something. Sometimes you can get a light. Like I know Streamlight has a light that with the flashlight that you can also get with a laser. What? Hold on. Banks, lower receiver. Had one, but my CNC machine cut through. Were you making it? Were you actually like building it out? Woo! Banks. Come on, Banks. Let's go. I have a build that I will be working on. I bought a lower receiver. It was a Trump one. Coincidentally, it was a Trump one. I think from Palmetto. It was like $40. So I have a lower that I need to eventually build an upper for. But to get back to what I was saying before, Norso, bro. So I have a customer that's super cool. He came to the shop and he's like, bro, I want to build a Norso build like you have. I have a really nice Norso. So he got the Icarus grip. He gave me the money to buy the Norso thing, and he knows that Norso works me, you know, a slight deal. So we have a combination of 3 Norso builds coming through. It's gonna be nasty, bro. We got a P320, 2 365s. Like, it's gonna be nasty, bro. So, and then we got Siley's optic that they sent me, the red dot. So I'm coming back soon. Yo, Randy, that's the whole goal, bro. That's the whole goal, bro. Some bacon oiled up, lightly greased, you know, already lubed, pre-fire ready. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta do nothing. Oh no, Banks. Oh no, bro. Now, sometimes depending on where you put the engraving, it might not matter. You know what I'm saying? It might not matter. I need a haircut, y'all, so bad. Like sometimes you get lowers that are like cut already for lightweight. You know what I mean? To make it lighter. Or is it done? For sure? Like, ain't no way. Should have had a laser machine do it, bro, not a CNC. I got a laser. I got a 10-watt laser, though, so it can't really do much. This Fugazi. All right, y'all, we sizzling, baby. Thanks, Banks. Appreciate it. Bye. America, baby. It's for Erica. It's for Erica Kirk, man, right here. We Americans. We Americans in this country, but we stand behind what's right, man. We the people. A vertical grip? You know, depends. You know, vertical on a 16-inch. Angled on anything below that. So, but yeah. If it's light, some vertical grips are heavy. So if they're lightweight, for sure. And one of the real things is and this is actually something that I'm going to do a little bit of content on, but you have the push-pull method, and then you have the pull method, you know what I'm saying, where like you're tight to your body. A lot of people hold it differently, and a lot of people hold it and they position it differently. So I'm going to show people how I hold the rifle up to my shoulder, and I know a lot of people that will do the push-pull, so they'll pull closer with their trigger finger hand, and they'll push out with the other hand. So, you know, you're kind of putting that pressure to make that consistent. And then some people just hold it right up to their body. Everybody does it a little bit different. DoorDash Dave, you're absolutely right, bro. That's exactly the concept here. I never have to lube my guns ever, bro. Bacon? Come on now. The resistance to the heat on bacon oil, bacon grease is just insane, man. Take notes, people. Take notes. Come on, you already know. Not a single failure, not a single jam, not of any other of these guns that have had some bacon grease on them. They just work, man. They shoot. They shoot. And they smell bacon. They smell like maple, bro. When I open that safe, it smells like maple. Woo! I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's odorless. This bacon a little thick today, man. It's a little thick today. Okay? It's all good. Nah, you going right back. It's too thick. What's the plan for Sunday, everybody? What y'all doing? 2011s? I mean, if you want something for show, if you want to look cool, my neighbor down the street has like 2 staccatos. I call them staccado. That shit is a whole lot of staccado right there. So, I mean, yes and no. I have a 2011, I have a Kimber. No, actually no. I do not have a 2011. You don't have a 2011? No, I don't have a 2011. I don't have a, maybe you do? No, I don't have a 2011. Listen, man, I got a lot of damn things, bro. Sometimes it's hard to keep track. Shoot soon is the 5.7. I love shooting the 5.7. Buffalo Bills game. Let's go. Dave, you pay for Sunday ticket, bro? Tell me you pay. You don't pay for that, right? Just bought my first AR. Won't shoot bullet. Keep jamming and double feeding. Did you build it or did you buy it built? And if you bought it built, what company? Please don't tell me Bear Creek. And I'm not saying Bear Creek is bad, but they're known for just the inconsistency, you know what I'm saying? Which makes them bad in the long run. I would make sure you clean it, take it apart, lube it up. Smith & Wesson Sport 3. Interesting. And I'm assuming you've lubed it? PSA versus Bear Creek. Austin, I personally would go PSA over Bear Creek. I do have a Bear Creek, a 50 Beowulf that they sent me that I've been stocking up on ammo because I'm gonna go to the Everglades and just blow through like $200 worth of ammo in like an hour probably. So I am gonna test out a Bear Creek 50 Beowulf, but I do know some people that have Bear Creeks and they've had no issues. They have AR-15s, they've had no issues. I know Bear Creek doesn't have the best reputation. Hit or miss, I guess. Feezy, bro, if you haven't lubed it, lube it. Take out the BCG, clean out the BCG, make sure everything is just, bro, that's weird, man. Could be the ammo. Try different ammo. You might have too heavy of a gas block or a buffer. That could be so much, bro. It could be so much. But I would lube everything nice and neat in there. How to secure a pressure pad to AR? I mean, you could either buy those grips that you can put and slide them through, or I just zip tie them, man. I just zip tie them. You know? I mean, the pressure pads should secure on its own. Actually, I think that one lifted a little bit. I can't even touch it, but it will lock back in. X-Tac. So X-Tac is pretty good. I have used X-Tac and it's never given me issues. 5.56. You sure your barrel isn't your barrel's not 223, is it? Because sometimes you gotta look at that. Look at your barrel. Because if it's a 223, what's it called? Oh my god, I forgot the name now. My radians are 223 something. Wild, 223 wild. Then it can shoot 5.56, but a standard 223 cannot shoot 5.56. Yeah, X-Tac is usually good. X-Tac is usually good. I haven't had issues with X-Tac either. I got some green tips. I'm gonna go grab the eggs. CNC Hollywood compensator? Man, this bacon was thick on a mug right there. Let's clean all this off right here. Alright, I will shoot that back up. Go grab some of those eggs. So getting ready for Halloween? What's that gonna be for Halloween, man? I'm probably gonna 3D print a Jason mask. Probably not gonna go too crazy with it. Or a Jack. I might be Jack actually. Just because my wife loves Jack. So I'm gonna be a charming, handsome Jack for Halloween. And I 3D print the masks, y'all. So if y'all want some 3D printed masks, hit your boy up. I got Jason, I got Ghost. I got a few different prints that I can print out. So, but this year I'm gonna be Jack. Yo Studios just made Jack. And he's like one of the best. Oh yeah, look at that. Create the little pocket. Finish it off, y'all. And that's it. That's it, y'all. Look at that. Anybody not like eggs in here? We got 90 people in here right now. Anybody not like eggs? So now that we got some people in here, man, let's get some prayers up. Prayers up for this week's events, man. Prayers up for this country. Prayers up for a better tomorrow, that people wake up and start to unite and see the love in mankind. Okay? Trust in people, man. Stop doing wrong. Like, how do you wake up, look in the mirror, and do wrong in a day and still be proud of yourself, you know? You gotta teach self-love, man. Self-love. It's only one life to live. With some good banging eggs up in here. Some good banging eggs, man. Right? Let's go. Austin. Thank you, man. Much love, much love. I almost, the leg of this tripod almost knocked over my precious bacon. You know, we gotta let these people know, man. We ready. Ready to protect our lives by whatever means necessary. Ready to fight for what's right, too, by whatever means necessary. This is for our kids. This is for the future, man. This isn't just us. We're making history at this point. They decided to write history. They decided to take a life, you know, they decided to back up wars that we shouldn't really be involved in. Like, there's so much, man. But we're America for America, right? At the end of the day, this is America. We all live in America. We all survive in America. We all work in America. It's tough, man. It's tough. Clint, my man, appreciate you, bro. Some white toast? What? Nah, white toast. Come on, we already know. Peeps. So we got the perfect eggs. Okay, perfect eggs. We got the crispy bacon. We We're gonna go inside now, baby. You can make your way back. I'm already done. Look at this. I'm cleaning out my. And that's from a 3D print. Anybody here 3D print? Anybody here 3D print? The perfect people. Listen, we almost even made a hut, okay? Shit. Black Wolf, talk to me, baby. What's good? Come on, Banks. I got you, bro. Come through. Come through, Banks. We here, bro. We here. My doors are always open to you, my brother. Clint, absolutely, bro. Train, prepare, and protect. The most important part is to train. Even if you train a little bit at home, 5 minutes every day, repetition is key. I don't do it enough as much as I'd like to, but I do. I do when I can. You know, it's tough. It's tough. Not everybody has the same opportunity to shoot as often as they'd like, but I'm always aiming down sight. I'm always looking at my dot. I'm always making sure, you know, I'm on my target. I was driving on a 4-way city street and a guy pulled gun on somebody and I have my CCL. Ah, bro, that's so tough. Kevin, my man. Top of the morning to you, bro. Black Wolf. Let's have a chat about this, okay? I'd like to know not just what I would do, but what would the chat do? What would everybody else do? I was driving on a 4-way city street and a guy pulled a gun on somebody and I have my concealed carry license. You have a gun in your car. Somebody has pulled a gun on somebody else. What do you do? What do you do? Do you mind your business and keep going? Do you stop and watch the show? Do you pull your gun out and be ready to open fire? What if that was, let's say, somebody abducted my kid and I pulled out in front of them and I had them at gunpoint? And somebody behind me sees me and has a gun and shoots me while I'm trying to save my children. What if it was road rage, right? What if somebody just flicked me off and I'm like, yo, fuck you, I'm killing you? What would chat do? What would chat do? I wanted to interject, but not my situation, so I drove. Yo, Black Wolf, that's probably the best thing you could have done, because the moment, if it's me, I've already processed this. I've already gone through this. The moment that I draw, there's no going back. If you've pushed me to the point where I have to draw, you know, unless like somebody has a knife and I have a gun, okay, then I'm not going to open fire, right? I'm going to give them an opportunity to stop. But if I see a gun and I draw, I'm pulling the trigger multiple times. So it all depends on the situation, I guess. I mean, it's okay to have it maybe pulled and like ready. You know what I mean? Like if dude starts turning around, waving his shit at people, then you're in your right. You gotta be careful, bro. It should be on your barrel. Feezy. I mean, if you look up your rifle, look it up online. If you look it up and it says a certain type of, if it says 223, then you don't want to shoot 5.56. Aí, Emerson, bom dia, cara, beleza? Bem-vindo. Parachuting into your life? Bom, meu irmão, eu espero que goste de armas, porque esse é um canal de armas. Eu já fiz o café da manhã. Aliás, acabei de vir do Brasil a semana passada, de Floripa. Mas estamos aqui batendo um papo. Bom dia, bem-vindo. I don't like to call police, but in this situation I did because I was trying to DoorDash. Yeah, if it's if it's restricting you from being able to do your job, you don't feel safe. That's probably not a bad idea either. I mean, when I was a kid, I'm from New York City, right? Right across the street was the projects. One day I heard gunshots. I heard a dude scream. I called the cops. Usually projects, people don't call the cops, right? But I called the cops, and ambulance came and took the dude. 10 years later, I'm getting my hair cut, 10 streets away, and this one dude's talking outside. We're talking. I don't know how we got into it, bro. But he was like, bro, you called the cops, you called the ambulance, you saved my life. So it's funny how things work, you know? But I'd say calling is always a smart idea, especially in situations where you do see a weapon like that. So good for you, Black Wolf. Just be ready, be vigilant, be smart, but don't be ultra aggressive with it, you know, because then in the court of law, you're going to lose your right. So you got to be smart when it comes to handling a weapon. Think before you act on that one, unless you know you need to act, you know what I'm saying? But y'all, I'm waiting for the fam to come back. As soon as they pop in, food's on the table. As soon as they pop in, we're going to shut it down here. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. What's your favorite gun manufacturer, man? Today we got out the FNs, right? We got the Bear Killer right there. This is one of my favorite to shoot, and this was actually fun to get through the process because the CC Edge XL, this one right here, the 509 Compact Tactical, has actually never failed me. It only jammed once when I was doing the belt thing, and it wasn't, nobody was holding it right. So that wasn't a gun failure. That was a me failure. That gun has never failed me, and I probably have around 2,000 shots through that gun. The 509 CC Edge XL was really fun because I had to use 124 grain and shoot right around 250 to 300 rounds to actually break it in. Okay, so it would shoot the 115 reliably. Thanks. I ain't see nothing. You keep moving. And that's the thing. But listen, that's right and wrong. That there could have been a lost life, if I had seen nothing.
Someday, all you want is an escape.
I don't know. I don't speak when I don't rat, but at the end of the day, I don't want to let people die, so. Kevin, don't say that, bro. What about a 320 compact, bro? What about a 320 compact? Because I got a 320 compact with a new FSU coming. Okay, Norso. We're going with a Norso build. Within a month, I'm going to be doing a breakdown review of these Norso builds that I'm putting together. We got barrel, we got slide, we got irons. We're getting stuff. We're getting stuff in, bro. But it's a 320 compact. I don't know if you remember, if you saw the video. I have a 320 compact that I bought from a customer that has a compensator on and yada yada yada. But this one, I'm doing a Norso build similar to the 365, and it has like a ported barrel and slide and all that. 50 BMG belt-fed, fully semi-auto shotgun. Hell yeah, bro. That's what's up. I'd love to shoot that shit. Fully semi-auto. So I really like contemporary models, top of the line, mechanical models. Okay, like what? Like what? It does sound cool, bro. That sounds really cool. One thing I actually really want to get are the triggers, the force reset triggers. Okay, I really want to get that to shoot in some of my builds. If not, maybe all of my builds. Maybe I get in with them, right? And they're like, yo, I'm gonna throw you like 10 of these, put them in everything, okay? Because I would love to go ham. I'd love to go ham with some full auto type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where's the bacon? Carlos, come on, bro. Ready, 12:15. The bacon's gone. No, I'm kidding. Actually, the family just rolled up, y'all. So we gonna lock it in real quick. There's the bacon right there for you, Carlos. Right there, baby. Let's go. What? Pew pew? That's crazy, bro. I'd move. What? I mean, I don't blame them. It does kind of do the thing, you know what I'm saying? But it does do the thing. Y'all, I appreciate y'all very much. I hope y'all have an amazing Sunday and a great week ahead. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Much love to y'all. What's my favorite gun on the wall outside? I mean, they all have a purpose, bro. They all have a purpose. I'm gonna come out here and explain this, okay? 223 Wild, or actually that's a 5.56 NATO, okay? That's a Colt upper, Colt barrel, Geisley handguard. Hey, buddy, what you doing? You want some water? So that one's my home defense, right? Shortest barrel. What you want? Water? Juice? Shortest barrel, easy to maneuver and handle. That's my SIG MCX Spear LT. That's a 7.62 by 39, so that's an AK round. Okay, that's an AK round. So this is set up also for a close range if I kind of needed it to, right? And it's only a 1-6, so that's like my mid tier. But that's also, like I said, a 7.62, so that'll blick up. That's a 308 on top. A megalithic, Mega Arms megalithic, okay? The handguard and the upper are one solid piece. They are not split like your other builds.
I open for you.
That's one badass build right there, and that's a JP Enterprise
Yeah.
competition barrel on that thing. Kevin, congrats, man. Let's go. Hell yeah. Congrats, Kev. I was hoping you would get that, bro. The Bergara 6.5. Isn't that the new shit? I think that bullet is like, right? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, y'all, we're gonna go eat. Little man's ready. Right, son? Say good morning. Good afternoon. Want to come say hi now? Come on. Come say hi. Come over here. Oh! What are you doing? All right, y'all. Much love. I appreciate y'all. Very much. Very much. I think my tripod is broken. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Ah. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.